deputy sheriff from Madison County called and said he had spotted a UFO on Cox Ferry Road, I guess 3 or 4 miles west of Flora, and wanted me to come over. And I could see this light, a ball of light, I guess, in the sky at the time in the vicinity of where he was talking about it. Seemed to have a reddish glare. And it hovered there a little while, and it just disappeared.
Do you believe in UFOs?
Well, it's hard to say, really whether or not coming.
What do you think you saw last month?
Flora, Mississippi. Small town, population about 1,600 people, and about 25 miles from the state capital of Jackson, Mississippi. While this is a small, quiet town, that hasn't always been the case. That's because this small town, on a cool night in February of 1977, had a big story on its hands. That being the largest mass UFO sighting in Mississippi history.
And we are going to tell you what these multiple officers saw that night. All the information was sourced from local news stations and newspapers. Links will be in the description below.
Deputy Kenneth Creel and Constable James Luke were in their patrol car that night. They were patrolling around the back roads of Madison County when they decided to park. Everything was fine, until it wasn't.
Long fucking night, bro.
Man, Sally's on my ass. Rent's coming up.
While sitting in their patrol car, they saw a strange light in the sky. Deputy Creel even stated it was acting as if it was being piloted.
Did you see what I see?
Then the craft hovered over the car.
There's something following us.
The men fled in their car,
I can't see what it is. All I can see is a light.
and the craft followed them as if it was toying with them. A second cop car would then pull up to the men who were radioing for help. After following the men, the UFO reportedly seemed to have found a new home over a nearby cotton field. It also should be noted that the driver of the second patrol car that showed up was Lewis Younger, the same man from the interview at the beginning of the video.
Well, that was the story of our first witness. Let's move on to our second, a guy we'll call Joe. Our second witness's story is from a man we will call Joe. Joe did an interview with a local news station called WLBT, but he wanted to remain anonymous in his interview. The following reenactment is based on his story.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Get your camera, Joe. That thing's out there.
Stunned, Joe tried to take a photo. Unfortunately, Joe's pictures were unusable.
Well, anyway, that was Joe's story. And according to him, about 25 police officers watched this thing from about 400 yards across the field. And if you don't believe his story, we can move on to witness number 3.
Our third witness is Herbert Roberts, who 2 years prior to the mass sighting was called out for a different UFO sighting. He was skeptical until he wasn't.
Sheriff, there is something out here.
Two years later, Roberts heard that radio call. He wasted no time to get there. When Roberts arrived, there were already others on site, and he wanted to grab his hunting rifle.
Hey, thanks.
He wanted to study it through the scope. Roberts watched it through his scope for over 45 minutes. Roberts was so outspoken that he went to testify to the state to see if they would help with an investigation. The state then asked the federal government, but the feds denied any help with the investigation.
It also should be noted that 2 days after this event, there was another UFO sighting in Jay's, Mississippi that was witnessed by multiple people and also reported in the news. With all these witness testimonies, there's no doubt in my mind that these officers saw something. It was 1977, so it was way less common for officers to be talking about UFOs then than it would be like today. I'm not saying what they saw was extraterrestrial. We don't know that. What I am saying is I believe these officers saw something that is a mystery and to this day has not been explained. Like I stated at the beginning of this video, all the sources I got for this video were from local newspapers and local news stations, which I have linked down below. So if you have a problem with any of this, take it up with them, not me, I don't care. And also thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and thank you so much to my friends and family who helped me make this video. It was so much fun. Do you like this style of storytelling where I go over these mysteries and horror stories and conspiracies but kind of reenact them instead of using bland stock footage? If so, comment down below because I want to cover a few more stories in this style because it was a lot of fun to make. So if you want to see more stories like this, hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like. Anyway, have a great day guys. I love you all.